You do good and your work is making a difference. But you need a decent website to get the word out. So what do? You start posting on Facebook, you start calling friends. Basically, you're activating your network to ask for help. That is time consuming, frustrating, and a lot of times it doesn't even work. At the same time, imagine the seller scenario. You're a web developer and you build stunning websites. You are good at your work and you're proud of it. Sometimes, however, you feel a bit disconnected and you're looking for some more meaning. You'd like to contribute to the local community, but you don't know where to start, you don't have a lot of time, so you just end up not doing it. The systemic problems we've identified is that on one hand you have the non-profits who do not have a sustainable system of accessing skill-based volunteers. And on the other hand you have the professionals who lack motivation and sometimes are disengaged at work. A recent study from Gallup shows that in Germany 84% of employees report to being disengaged, which costs the economy somewhere around 214 to 287 billion euros each year. We think the solution is to connect these two worlds. So the non-profits get guidance and support on how to showcase their work, and they get the much needed access to expertise to get the work done. The professionals get a feeling of purpose, they get social and personal rewards, and they get recognition from the community. The companies get increased motivation and retention rates, and they get an employee-oriented way of doing CSR. CSR meaning corporate social responsibility. The actual product we're talking about is a web and mobile platform. And the NGO goes in, they present their work, and then they list their tasks as their needs as time-bound specific tasks. This is the key aspect. Right now, if you want to do volunteering, you're probably signing up to a commitment of weeks or months, often with vague requirements. Here, we'd be talking about tasks that take hours or days and have clear deliverables. On the professional side, we take a bottom-up approach, meaning you as a professional go in, browse through causes and find the one that you really care about, as opposed to top management dictating which non-profit you should care about. Once you have found a non-profit that you like, you start taking on tasks and delivering according to your expertise. The companies get to define this collaboration context. So they get to say how many hours their employees volunteer for, and they get to deduct those hours as CSR. In regards to revenue streams, we're going to charge companies around $50 each month, and we're going to charge the NGOs a much smaller contribution of only $10 a month. Because we are really committed to strengthening this ecosystem, every month the money that comes from the non-profit subscriptions will go to an NGO that is chosen by the non-profits on the platform. Our team has a researcher, a developer, and a designer. So together we have a lot of experience in working with local communities and NGOs. We have a design-oriented approach, and we have strong technical expertise. We are currently in the idea phase, and we are looking for somebody who's more business-oriented to join the team. Thank you for listening, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback.